Okay, guys, so today's bonus collective, we're going to use the same cards just because, by the way, number one the first collective is on Facebook, on my Facebook page, also called ArtesanaDivina, so go look it up if you haven't. This is going to be number two. I'm going to be using the same cards because I'm going to see if a different story comes out. This is experimental, so let's go with it, okay? We're going to be using the Fairy Wisdom Oracle deck for the overall theme. And then we're going to be using the Fairy Tarot cards by Radley Valentine for the actual spread. And of course, the Rider-Waite-Smith deck for clarification, okay? So let's get to it. Let's look at today's theme. What's the theme for the second collective? What's the theme for the second collective? Hummingbird dreams. Interesting. Okay. So this is number 30. All right. So this one says, keyword, the smallest. Even those who seem the least to us have their dreams. The tiniest and the weakest have their place in the universe just as we do. They have a special job that only they can do, a place that only they can fill. There is no one being that is more important or more worthy than another, regardless of the form in which they choose to express themselves in life. We marvel at the tiniest hummingbird. How can it move its wings so rapidly that it can hover in one spot and then fly off in a split second? What strength and agility it has. What divine form. It's hard to believe that something so tiny can bring so much beauty and wonder. If you're feeling small and insignificant, remember your uniqueness. The only shoes you have to fill are your own, and they fit you just fine. There are no insignificant people, none who are less whole than other. Eliminate prejudices and judgments, whether cast upon yourself or another. If you feel that someone is not up to your standards, then realize that it is what you are projecting upon them. Change your perception and see them as they truly are, a reflection of God and energy just as you are. Spirit expresses through us all in its own way. It's not for us to second guess. If you're feeling less than whole, remember your divine birth and take comfort in knowing that you are divinely perfect. Pursue your dreams and know that you are divinely guided. Have faith in your dreams and abilities. It's okay to have faith in other people's dreams. Help and encourage them to believe in themselves. So, okay. So it's basically talking about not only not putting ourselves down, but not putting other people down just because, we have expectations of who they should be or what they should be. Just because they don't fulfill that role doesn't mean that they're any less worthy. They're just different. They have possibly a different path than we do. They have a different purpose than we do. Interesting. Okay, so let's see. One more shuffle. All right, let's start with today's collective, or bonus. Let's see. Ooh, okay. We start off with the Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. Okay. And then we've got King of Summer, honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted, a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. Okay. Princess of Summer, gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced. A new relationship or emotional experience. Invitations to social events. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. All right. And one last one. Oh, okay. You know what? We got several. Seven of Winter. There is a better choice. Not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. Ooh. The Moon. Powerful, intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Nine of Winter. Unfounded fear. Focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Princess of Autumn. Studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. Mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. Let's see, one more. Ooh, ego, which is the devil energy. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. All right. Overall energy, 4 of Winter. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make decisions later. Solutions that come from meditation. The need for more sleep or a vacation. Okay, so. Sorry. I'm leaving space because we're going to do one last row, but so far, this is, we're starting off with an emperor, but what's interesting to me is we've got 2 princesses, Princess of Summer, Princess of Autumn. So this is either a father who has possibly 2 daughters that he's raising and educating, possibly by himself, because I don't see mother energy here. Or this could be a masculine who shows up in emperor energy, king energy, and maybe they have 2 love interests that they have to choose from. There's a lot of sword energy here. 4 of Winter is the 4 of Swords, 7 of Winter, 7 of Swords, 9 of Winter is the 9 of Swords. There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. The first princess shows up as someone who's gentle, sensitive, kind, but maybe a little naive because they're showing up inexperienced. A new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. The second princess shows up as someone who's studious, responsible, cheerful, but mischievous. Happy news about career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. Let's try multiple stories. So let's try the first one where it's a father, right? This is a father figure who has possibly 2 daughters. There's some fears here. Worst case scenarios. Maybe this is a father who's worrying that he hasn't done enough for his daughters. Maybe they're not making the best choices because there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of worry. And these 2 together, it's like definitely worst case scenarios. Or it could be one of these princesses, most likely this one, is the one struggling with all the fear. Now, we also have the ego card here. So this could have a lot to do with this could have a lot to do with somebody feeling like they have possibly this princess, maybe because it's next to her, feeling like she needs to, I don't know if she's trying to please her father or, the world in general, but she's focusing a lot on status. There's 3 cards here: worry and fear, worst case scenario, worry, fear, and worry. So I think it's this Princess of Autumn who is honestly really placing themselves in this place of I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. That's what the main issue is, that she feels small. Because remember, we had the hummingbird dreams here. Just because we're small or we're not doing as much as other people doesn't mean that we're any less worthy. But I think for her, this is a problem. This is something that she feels is a definite issue. She is very upset. Give me 1 second. She might even be struggling to sleep. But overall, because the 9 of Swords is like sleepless nights, right? This is why it shows them looking at the moon. Overall, with the 4 of Winter, it's like the universe is saying, you need to like stop, relax. Give yourself time to meditate. Give yourself time to think things through. examine why you're feeling the way you're feeling. So let's clarify, because there's these could be siblings. Maybe she's competing with a sibling. But there's also not seeing things clearly, and it's between these two princesses. They're not seeing each other clearly, and there's an avoidance here. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify the Emperor first. Clarify the Emperor. We get the Magician, first of all. Okay. Clarify the Emperor. Judgment and Three of Wands. The High Priestess. So if this is a father figure, I'm going to say that he's trying to do something. He's trying to create something. Either as an emperor, he's trying to create a business or a legacy of some sort. So he's making decisions about which way to go. In fact, he's already made decisions. Three of Wands is, now he's waiting for the results. He's waiting for his ships to come in. He's invested. The thing is that I feel it's his daughters he's invested in. And he's waiting for returns. So maybe he sent them to college. Maybe he sent them to university. He's waiting for them to show up with degrees. Or, you know, he's setting them up in some way that he's investing in them, right? Because the Magician is there. He's trying to create something for them. But with the Three of Wands, now he's sitting there waiting. Maybe he sent them away somewhere and trying to see what growth they experience. Yeah, look at that. Let's see. Clarify King of Summer. Seven of Pentacles. Clarify King of Summer. The only reason it's more comfortable for me to say it's a father is because the Emperor and King of Summer is older, at least energetically. It doesn't have to be age. Let's see. Clarify King of Summer. Ooh, the Chariot in reverse. Clarify King of Summer. The Chariot is Cancerian energy. And to me, the King of Summer would also be Cancerian energy, because I don't know if y'all know this, but summer is started with Cancer energy. Cancer is the beginning of summer. When Cancer season starts, summer officially begins. So I would definitely say the King of Summer is Cancerian energy. Of course, family-oriented, father energy, mother energy to them. So this could be a mother, but she's very masculine as well. Now, there's indecision here. This emperor, this King of Summer, is not sure what to do. And it's interesting that the Eight of Swords is in between these two. Seven of Swords and Nine of Swords, there's the Eight of Swords. And it's not showing up here, but it showed up for the Emperor. So this princess is trying to avoid something, some sort of truth, not wanting to see the truth. And this princess is over here in anxiety, worry, and this Emperor is sitting is sitting here not knowing what to do. Okay, about what? Seven of Pentacles. Not knowing who to invest in. Okay, so it might not be, I don't think this is a father. This seems more like a love situation. Because Six of Cups, it's like he feels a soul connection with both princesses. But he's not taking any action because he's not sure which is the right investment. Like, to him, energetically, they're both babies energetically. I don't think that they're that young. I think it has more to do with they just don't have the experience that this Emperor does. Although it could be someone older. I don't feel that way though. He's trying to decide who to invest in, who to give his heart to. Five of Swords, Five of Cups. Yeah. Yep. Because it's basically like whoever he picks, he will have to release the other one completely. And I think he cares for both. So he's going to grieve either way. Say, clarify Princess of Summer. Six of Swords, clarify Princess of Summer. Death card. Three of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. So what's interesting is that these two show up as some sort of match. King of Summer, Princess of Summer. They're both at least water. And yet, this princess is the one avoiding the truth. And we have the Death card, Three of Cups. So I'm gonna say that this Emperor, this King of Summer, might have started investing in the Princess of Summer, and they met the Princess of Autumn. And this is shifting things. While the Princess of Summer doesn't want to think about it, she's all like, no, 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 no. This is somebody who maybe doesn't want to acknowledge that there's a better choice for this king. They don't want to see things clearly. They're running away from the truth, which means that they do see things clearly. They just want to avoid it. They're wanting to move on. The Six of Swords comes before the Seven of Swords, which is this one. So it's like they're wanting to avoid the truth, basically. They could be wanting to avoid the truth that there's an end coming between themselves and this king. That there's a third party, that there's more friendship now between them than anything. Interestingly enough, though, we do have the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me that this is more fate and destiny are taking a hand in things. This is not just this Emperor being Randy. It's more, there's a fated connection between them and this Princess of Autumn. Let's clarify Seven of Winter. Clarify the Seven of Winter. Eight of Pentacles, the Empress, Temperance. Wow. And the King of Wands. Yep. So what is it that this Princess of Summer is avoiding or not wanting to acknowledge? The fact that the Emperor has found his Empress. That's what she wants to avoid. Even though she can tell his direction is in another, his focus is in another direction. Eight of Pentacles, he may be spending a lot of time elsewhere. He may be putting a lot of energy elsewhere. But Temperance is like, she just soothes her fears. Like, no, 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 it's okay. It's okay. He's just working a lot. We just don't have the time that we used to be able to spend together. We just don't this. Like, she's trying to find a reason why this is okay. Because she doesn't want to face the truth. I'm going to stop part one here because we still have another row to go, and these are going to be for part two. So if you enjoyed this so far, please make sure to like, comment, share. And if you want to see part two, link to subscribe will be down below in the description box, and I will see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye.